So this is Beth Ship. She is one of my clients, and when we first started training, she was extremely apprehensive about everything. Everything. But she's come a long way in a year, hasn't she?
You wouldn't know that because you didn't see the before picture, but yes.
Yes.
I've come a long way in a year.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about your experience and tell me what your thoughts were then, what your thoughts are now, and how you progressed and those type of things.
I had never trained before. I started Diet to Go about a year and a half, 2 years before I started training. So I lost 70 pounds on my own, and I thought I was good to go, and that everything was going to be great in my life. And then I stalled on my weight loss, and I was stuck at 70 pounds lost for about 6 months. I went home to see my parents, and my mom invited me to the Y with her to work out. My mom is 72 years old, and the way I described it to Katrina the first day I met her was, yeah, my mom and I went to the gym and she kicked my butt. And that's when I decided I really wanted to try something different. At first I thought it was just a way to jumpstart my weight loss again, but then after I met Katrina and we talked about goals and we talked about expectations, I have to say it was the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's probably also the best thing I've ever done. I learned how to eat differently, and when you first hear the way that she wants you to eat, you will rebel and you will not like it, and you will want to not do it because it's counterintuitive to everything that you've ever heard about weight loss. But I have to say I started eating the way that she wanted me to eat. I started losing weight again. I certainly looked different than I had looked when I was eating food that wasn't as good for me, that wasn't healthy, that was packed full of processed stuff that I couldn't even pronounce. I eat all natural now. I eat organic food. I eat lots of protein, which I really didn't do before. And even though you would think that that makes you gain weight, it doesn't. It actually helps you gain muscle. I started working out, and I'll be honest, I couldn't do anything at first. Walking on a treadmill tired me, and I had been walking on my own pretty much every day, but Katrina put me on a treadmill and put it on an incline, and I thought I would die, literally. But here's what I like about Katrina. She never gave up on me. She never let me quit, even when I wanted to quit. She knew what my breaking point was, probably before I did. So that made all the difference, is having somebody in your corner that you know actually cares about what happens to you and wants you to succeed, not just because it makes her look good as a trainer, but because she really invests in helping you meet your goals. That made all the difference. I've been training with her for almost a year now. She's seen me through pretty serious injuries. I hate her, but I have quit smoking because of my trainer. Shut up. I eat healthier. I've given up diet soda. I've given up processed foods. I've given up what she called crack tea, which was the best diet iced tea in the world, but I don't drink that anymore either. it sounds a lot when she first talks to you about this lifestyle, because it's not a diet and it's not, a workout schedule. It really is a lifestyle change that you're making. It sounds extreme, and you're going to think that you can't do it, and you're going to rebel, and you're going to fight, because you're used to feeling comfortable and feeling okay with not being okay.
Well, tell me a little bit about your first sessions and how they were all the way up to now. Tell me about how you felt and what happened on some of your first sessions and how that's changed.
If I'm being honest, I will say there are things that I told her that I wouldn't do, and I didn't do them. But I think she also knew there were some things that I didn't do because I didn't feel comfortable doing them. And then there are some things that I just really couldn't do. I will say there were tears involved.
Just a few.
I will say that I got angry. That there were days that I didn't want to show up. There were days that I was afraid. I remember one day that she told me to try things on my own, and I went to the gym on my own and totally screwed it up to the point that, like, I got on one of the weight machines and I hadn't set it correctly, and I basically went crashing down for everybody to see. And the next time, Katrina took me over to that machine, and I started crying, and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. On that one, she made me get back up on it. On some of them, she understood that, you know what, I wasn't ready to do what she wanted me to do. Enough to keep you motivated and interested. And I like that she actually finds the program that works for you. So she's found now what has worked for me. We've started it. We've been going now. This is what, week 4, week 5 of this weight training that we've been doing, of the strength training. And I actually, I can do it. And I don't feel self-conscious when I go to the gym and I see all these other really toned, really fit people working out around me, because it's, she's given me the basics. She's there with me the whole time. She's telling me how to improve my form. She's getting me to do higher and higher weights that I thought I would never do. She helps you get over the idea that you're going to get bulky. You're not. So yeah, she finds the program. Do I like going to the gym? It's not my favorite thing in the world to do, no. But when I get there, do I do it, and do I feel much better after I do it? You bet. And do I feel like I've accomplished something and I'm proud of myself? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, do you have any advice for any of my new clients that might be apprehensive or might be having some doubts, or may be thinking to themselves, there's no way I could ever do this?
Number one, talk to her and tell her. And she'll listen to you. Look, she's not gonna let you off easy. She's gonna tell you why what she suggests is the best way for you to go. So, ask questions. Don't be afraid to tell her what you're feeling. I think Katrina has a good sense of how far she can push somebody, and stick with it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I've seen other people in the gym who just kind of give up, and they think because they can't do one thing, or because one thing is hard or it's uncomfortable, that that's it, they're done. I tell you, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to get mad, but stick with it. And understand, you're not mad at her. You're mad at you for getting to the size and to the shape that you're in. You can blame it on her. You can say she doesn't know what she's talking about. But I'm kind of living proof that that's wrong, and she does know what she's talking about. I can't believe I just said that to her.
I'm gonna remind you. I have it on video now.
Shut up. So stick with it, and listen to your body and listen to your heart. It won't steer you wrong. Stick with it. That's persevere. If there's anything else I could tell you, you've taken the most important step by talking to Katrina, by signing a package with Katrina, by saying that yes, you're gonna hire a trainer and you're gonna do this, and congratulations on that. That's like so freaking awesome that you have found that part of yourself that wants to be better and stronger and healthier. So don't quit just because it's hard. Don't quit just because you're afraid, and don't quit just because it's something new. Keep doing it.
Awesome. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome.
Sorry for barging in on you and taking you captive unannounced and taking the video.
Stockholm syndrome. See, I'm going to start shaking now. But
Awesome.
don't quit.
Thanks, Beth.
Bye.